Hello, little adventurers, and welcome to our story corner. Tonight, we're journeying to the vast African savanna to meet a very special friend. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, under a sky painted with the soft colors of twilight, the great savanna was getting ready for bed. The tall acacia trees swayed gently in the evening breeze, whispering goodnight to the world. The hippos were settling into the cool river, and the wise old elephants were already dreaming of juicy marula fruits. Everything was peaceful. Everything was quiet. Well, almost everything. Deep inside a cozy den, a little lion cub named Leo had his eyes wide open, while his mama, brothers, and sisters were fast asleep, their soft snores like a gentle song. Leo was full of fizz and pop. Sleep. Who needed sleep when there was a whole world to explore? Tiptoeing carefully over his sleeping family, Leo slipped out of the den. The moon was a bright, silvery plate in the sky, and the stars twinkled like tiny diamonds scattered on dark velvet. Leo felt a surge of excitement. The savanna at night was his very own playground. He saw a herd of zebras grazing peacefully, their black and white stripes looking magical in the moonlight. "Hello," Leo chirped, bouncing towards them. "Do you want to play chase?" An old zebra lifted his head, his ears twitching. He looked at Leo with kind, sleepy eyes. "Hello, little one," he said with a deep, rumbling voice. "It's nighttime. This is when we rest and eat quietly to keep our energy for the big day tomorrow. You should be sleeping, too." Leo's ears drooped a little. He didn't want to rest. He wanted to play. He waved goodbye to the zebras and patted on his little paws, making soft prints in the dusty earth. Soon, he saw a family of giraffes. They were so tall their heads seemed to touch the stars. They were standing very still, their long necks silhouetted against the moon. "Wow," Leo whispered. He crept closer. "Can you teach me how to stand so still? Is it a game?" A mother giraffe slowly lowered her long neck to look at him. Her eyelashes were so long they tickled her cheeks. "We are sleeping, little cub," she said softly. "Giraffes don't lie down for long. We stand and take short naps to stay alert. But we are still resting our bodies. Rest helps us grow tall and strong." Leo felt a little disappointed. It seemed everyone was busy resting. He sat down and looked up at the big, bright moon. He felt a strange tingling sensation in his jaw, and his mouth opened wide in a huge yawn. Awu. His eyes watered a little. That felt nice. Where did that come from? Just then, a wise old owl hooted from a nearby baobab tree. "Hoo-hoo, little Leo. The yawn is your body's way of telling you it's tired." The owl, whose name was Professor Hoot, flew down to a lower branch. His big, round eyes blinked slowly. "You've had a long day of pouncing and playing, haven't you?" Leo nodded, another big yawn escaping. Hatchwoo, but I'm not tired," he insisted. Even though his eyelids were starting to feel as heavy as little stones, Professor Hoot chuckled softly. "Oh, but you are. Sleep is like magic, Leo. When you sleep, your body gets busy. It mends any little bumps and scrapes you got while playing. It helps your brain sort through everything you learned today, like how to pounce just right or where the juiciest berries are. And most importantly, it recharges your energy, just like the sun recharges the day." Leo thought about his day. He had chased a butterfly, practiced his roar, which still sounded like a squeak, and tumbled with his siblings. He had learned so much. Maybe his brain did need to sort it all out. Every animal needs its rest. Professor Hoot continued, "The zebras rest to be ready to run from danger. The giraffes rest to keep watch over their young. Even the busy bees sleep in their hives to be ready to collect nectar in the morning. And little lion cubs like you," he said kindly, "need to sleep to grow into big, strong, brave kings of the savanna." As Professor Hoot spoke, Leo saw a family of meerkats nearby. They were all huddled together in a big pile. One of them let out a tiny yawn, and then another, and another, like a chain reaction. Leo giggled. His yawn was spreading. He watched as a warthog, who was snuffling for roots, paused his search to let out a giant, grunting yawn. It seemed the whole savanna was getting sleepy with him. Leo let out his biggest yawn yet. A dash WWOOO dash ooh. This one was so big, it made his whole body stretch. He suddenly felt incredibly cozy and warm. The idea of playing didn't seem so exciting anymore. The idea of his soft, warm den and snuggling up to his mama sounded like the best thing in the whole world. "Thank you, Professor Hoot," Leo said, his voice now a sleepy mumble. I think I understand now." "You're welcome, little one," the owl hooted gently. "Dream sweet dreams." Leo turned and padded back towards his den. The moon seemed to smile down at him, and the stars twinkled a soft goodnight. He passed the giraffes, who were now truly resting, and the zebras, who were dozing peacefully. The whole world was asleep, and Leo was finally ready to join them. He crawled back into the den, the warmth of his family immediately making him feel safe and loved. He found his special spot right next to his mama, curling into her soft, golden fur. She stirred slightly in her sleep and wrapped a protective paw around him, pulling him closer. Leo could hear her deep, steady breathing, a comforting lullaby. He closed his heavy eyelids. He thought about all the adventures waiting for him tomorrow. He would chase butterflies again, and maybe his roar would be a little bit louder. He would play with his brothers and sisters and learn more secrets of the savannah. But first, he needed his magic sleep. He needed to rest and recharge. With Juan Lestini, happy yawn, Leo the lion cub drifted off to sleep, his little heart full of peace. And as he slept, he dreamed of running and playing under the warm African sun, full of energy and ready for a brand new day. And so, my little friends, just like Leo, it's important for us to get our rest too. Sleep helps us grow, learn, and have lots of energy for all our adventures tomorrow. Now, snuggle into your beds, close your eyes, and let your own journey to dreamland begin. Sweet dreams.